Okay, so here's hoping this patch hotfix allows me to, hopefully I can still play the game. I think I loaded it earlier today just to check, and it seems to be fine. And now let's see if on my first day off, I can actually finish Act 1. I think I probably won't, realistically speaking. Knowing how this thing is typically gone, it's going to be a while yet. But some good news is how much better the Shadow Monk is feeling. Not exactly ideal here, because the Shadow Curse is kind of boning my ability to go it on my own. So he's really just like a weaker melee fighter than some other ways have been, but later on it will be good. Shadow Step has been a great thing. We're almost level 7, which is shocking for Act 1, I think. I don't really even like... I'm not even really happy about that, honestly. The way that it works, like, that gives me 5 levels for the rest of the game. And I'm, like, probably 35% of the way through it. That doesn't feel good. I gotta say. Okay. So, let's talk to this guy. See what happens. Hey, bud. So did I change these rings? Yeah. So I still got like my... Still got some good lightning synergies. Make sure that I updated this to Baldur's Gate 3. I think I did. Made the mistake of playing an Ornn game in League of Legends before this. It's crazy, but it's crazy when you play League of Legends to notice how many people are just like think they're gonna lose before the game even starts. Like gets fixated on like team comp or something. Anyway, this guy is clearly going to be a bad guy, but I think I might be able to see. I'm gonna be able to talk my way out of this to some degree, because I don't necessarily need to kill all these sisters. All right, let's talk to the homie here. What do you got to say?
The objective of the scalpel
He's so mental.
Is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
This guy's so mental. I hate these people.
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence.
All right, you gotta go.
Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps.
Oh, you guys are so deranged.
We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
You will stop the sick spectacle at once.
Sick? Quite, but on the cusp of a cure.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfect.
It's a great doublet this guy's wearing.
It is the
Nice velvet doublet.
journey that leads from pain to peace.
What the fuck is this loon talking about?
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being?
Is this Ketheric's brother? No wonder Ketheric turned out the way he did.
Light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
See what you're saying?
In light is presence. In dark.
Oh, you. All right, I'm clearing this whole pestilence out.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
That's very specifically correct to my particular circumstances. Even the remaining one is white. Recall what you know of Shah's teachings. Alright, give me that guidance. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Still might get it. Nope, too short. Oh, maybe I'm having a bad roll day.
Try a as you might, you can't think of any relevant teachings.
Oops. Examine the sisters and their influence. Yeah, it really does feel like... It really does feel like you are gimped to not have an intelligence and charisma-based main character. It is by far the most useful 2 stats, it seems like, for getting through dialogue options. Makes sense. What is my wisdom means jack shit most of the time. Their blades are uneven. Efficient surgery will require further training.
Their incisions are as yet still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
When the fist trembles, sometimes another is needed to steady it. A good master would volunteer themselves. Oh, we're going to talk this guy into chopping himself up. 21? Alright, let's see. So we need 17 to 20. Oh, we didn't get it. That would have been a steep one. I'm going to give this one another try just for the lulz. 17 might work. Probably not though. Still a 1 in 4 chance. Oh, I got it. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's worth an inspiration.
I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us.
What is happening here?
Come, sisters.
Oh, I see.
Soothe me.
Wee, this guy is out of his mind. Wow. Alright, this is a way of doing it. Holy shit. What? This guy is out of his mind. That is a lot of XP. I need this monk to stop talking to me. That was one of the most mental things I've seen in a while. What's this? Paralyzing critical. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. That's probably her or him. Battered loot. Hastening spores. E. Woodbark. Supply pack. Pegasus feather. Okay, let's look at the... Who's got a better necklace? I think she's probably got a better one here. That one's pretty useless. It's actually not useless. It's actually pretty big. It's actually pretty good now that I think about it. Whereas this one I don't use. Okay. I'll use this to him. And then you go back to this one. She gets healed a lot. It's a lot of extra damage over the course of a fight. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Okay, are you fine? We got so much experience there. That was actually probably the best circumstance. I don't have to kill these strange women. What is that? What did I just pick up? An artificial leech? Is that her scalpel? Hand me my leech. Equips the surgeon with a bloated biting leech, allowing him to cast leech. Alright, whatever. Sister Clara. That was an insane way to start this day's session. Absolutely bonkers. Just the way we like it. An open heresy. Few recognize Shar as a goddess of creation or Siliun as a goddess of destruction, yet both are true. Born in the primordial ebb and flow of time, they forged Abir Toriel together, and Shantae, mother of life, sprang into existence. Light and dark hung in the perfect... This is true. If you're going to have 2 primitive, primeval goddesses, you do light and dark. It all starts in there. Yet the creations were cold and distant, and Shantae prayed for warmth. This simple request divided the sisters, driving them to conflict, but it was Siliun that forced true flame into Abir Toriel, sparking the sun. How could Shar not be blamed by such a betrayal, forced to war against the light of the sun and the light of the moon? As the goddesses tore each other asunder, they formed new gods and new conflicts, all for the sake of a little warmth. The lesson is this: to put selfish comforts over the fate of existence is folly. For those who understand, the Lady of Loss is always listening. Alright. You're pushing that point a little bit.
Be still, darling.
Oh, you are.
Let Sister Anya comfort
You ladies are out of your mind. I love it. Are you killing each other or something? This soot-stained scroll is listed the dead, specifically casualties of battle. It dated 986 DR, about a half millennium ago, and signed by Malus Thorm. Titus Craft, Justiciar, Decapitation. Loudon Eben, Justiciar, Blood Loss. Unknown Cellunite, Arcane Burns. Unknown Smash Skull, More and Mar, Justiciar, Split in Two. Unknown Druid, Crush Windpipe. They've been doing this for 500 years. From these names follow hundreds of others. A final index catalogs objects plucked from various corpses, daggers, pins, and jewelry of sorts. Malus Thorm has been doing this from the jump. So when did the sister die? Lunar Dark Lies. This scroll is filled with soothing, persuasive arguments, encouraging the sick at heart to turn themselves from Sahinine worship. The Moon Maiden, as the goddess is called, will whisper naught but lies. No problem solved. Only a sense of fondness that is as cold as the Luna Marina, seas of empty pale dust, and even that gradually fading for that worshipper. As an alternative, the scroll speaks of Shar, who whispers only truth. Her fondness is warm, unexpectedly so for a goddess of darkness, grief, and nihilism. But why should that be unexpected? The sick at heart will find only succor and blessings in the embrace of she who understands them best. Got it. Roger that. She's got a bone saw. Somebody call Macho Man Randy Savage. She's got a bone saw. Oh yeah! The Price of Pride. A record of Ketheric Storm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this, you there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter, but in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargain for peace. And then you realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid and we won't stop you, but neither shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead, we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame reconcilable only with heaven. I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us go rich on screams. I'm going to take that, because that is an impactful character in this whole to-do. I know that from the videos I've watched where they feature J.K. Simmons as the voice of Ketheric Thorm. Alright, so that was absolutely insane. He didn't give us anything very good, but we will now proceed to leave this building. Wasn't there something to do with the House of Healing here? Okay, hold on. Oh, we had the loot. Interesting. Okay, so we took that loot, right? You have it? Where'd it go? There was a nice loot here. Who took that? Guys, who's got the loot? Roll call. Roll call loot. Gale's got it. Got to that. Okay. It's the one area I haven't checked yet. Acorn, truffle, and nightlight fronds. We love getting alchemical ingredients in random boxes. That's the best feeling. Nothic Eye, Venomous Fang, Laculite. Wow. This is like a useful office for once. Casual sandals, comfortable autumnal outfit. Someone else takes that. Casual sandals, you can have that too. Okay, so why am I so chunky? What did I give you? All these various tools can go to Karlak. She's tanky. Silver trays, etc. He's still heavily over-encumbered. Still got the short sword. I've been really disappointed in the amount of short swords I've gotten. Okay, he's got a lot of stuff. Everyone's full up. So, luckily we are going back to the inn. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharp aphorisms and general philosophies accompany explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is a mastery gained. So has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his people is fully versed, there shall come time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be their masters. I am so glad that because of my monk advantage, I got to only need to use one inspiration to let Mr. Thorm finally do what he's always wanted to do. Interesting. Painted chest. Poisoner's gloves. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to succeed a constitution saving throw or become poisoned. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see. So what kind of poisons do we have? Let's look at that. This is like another rogue thing. I really feel like thus far they've like heavily indexed on rogue stuff and rogue items. They have a nice set of stuff. Feel a little ripped off. An excerpt from the book in which Iphigenia Mogros discusses the strange theistic history of mortals becoming gods. There have been many lords of death who cast judgment upon souls lost and found alike. Among them was Kelemvor, a hard man of harder convictions. As a mortal man, he was a mercenary with the paladin stoic beliefs hidden under a crust of scowls and grumbles. As Lord of Death, he was forced to mellow both aspects of himself. Okay. For the impulses of a man and a god are not consummate. Mortals are allowed caprice, but immortality wears that stone smooth quickly, and Kelemvor chose cool prudence over cold malice. Okay, that's cool. Bottle racks. Okay. So, just to be clear, we have indeed covered all this. We now remember this door. So this door is where you initially get to. There's doors on each side. So go on through. Tombstones, etc. Okay, so I need to find. There's Reithwin Town. There's this one. Okay, I'm gonna go back, sell some shit. I don't believe I need a long rest or anything currently. Correct? We're good? Yeah, we managed to skate through that battle.
Still alive. So that's progress. Too dark to tell.
She's back. Lysandra, you're my favorite.
Watch our back, and we'll watch yours.
She's only really, I only really like her because she just keeps being in the places that we've been. That's good enough for me. Okay, let's sell a bunch of shit.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Yeah. It's quite sick. I find this is quite good. I think this would be good if I had a dual wielding thing going on here, but again, we haven't been able to find short swords until my boy does things. Okay, try to cut down a little bit here. I'm gonna keep Dad's axe in case there's some lore about that. Mostly his inventory. Yeah, had to do it. Starting to get a little fuzzy. But I'm not sure what the deal is, whether it's like I don't have the right shaving cream right now, or I get so much sun, or my like beard is thickening as I'm like less of a weed smoker and I have more testosterone. But I find like I'm always kind of like wrecking myself a little bit. Like my around the upper lip and along the chin here often gets like dry chapped skin. When I shave recently. So I find I've been doing it less, but I really don't like to shave. I really don't like to buzz my beard. I really just prefer to have a proper shave and just not do it that often because my hair doesn't grow that fast. How'd your spaghetti turn out? Why can't I send this to camp? A lot of the stuff I should send back. You use scissors for your beard? Alright, we're doing alright.
No one's stopped me yet.
No, why do you say that?
Have to keep going.
Alright, yeah. Alright, electrify the water. Gale? It's only in combat, right? Okay, let's talk to this guy. Figure this part out.
Elminster's not around. So
No, why do you ask? Everything's good. Same as usual. Alright, here we go. See what we can learn.
monsters snuffling and stalking.
It's a great robe.
Shade where we are walking.
Give him his loot so he can wake up. Pull out the loot you found and play a little. Having no one who can perform, I'm not cool with that.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Thaniel, that sounds familiar.
My loot. You got it back. How?
I killed Malus Thorm, a twisted surgeon, and took it from his corpse.
You killed a Thorm? The Kethric's elite. How did
They're
you...
not his brother?
Never mind. He needs us.
This guy is right awake. Not even a toothbrushing or anything.
The shadows. So long. And I met a boy there too. Thaniel. He's the only reason my mind survived that emptiness. That loss.
This is one of the first people who looks kind of like Middle Eastern in this game.
Someone called Hausen, a druid. Thaniel spoke of little else. Do you know him?
Do? I know Halson. I can bring him soon.
Please, hurry. Thaniel is more than just a boy. He's the spirit of the land. And he's all alone.
Interesting.
Without him, the curse won't lift. He said Hausen could help. Find Hausen. Please.
Okay, nice. We got another point. Look at this. We're almost level 7. Crazy. Horse meat. Kai, I am not even as far as I know, I am not even in Act 2 yet. As far as I know, I'm still in Act 1. 55 hours into the game.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Road dust gray clothes, breezy sandals. Okay, I can bring Halson back to this guy. So it's gonna be weeks. It's gonna be weeks. Okay, so no one needs a heal. Wolgar, I don't know anyone else who I interact with regularly who kind of like frequently mentions that they feel like they didn't get a response or aren't heard. I can't really help that. I think that we're having like a lot of conversation about like what food to eat, and I kind of would look at the chat from yesterday and be like, oh, he was talking about kitchen stuff, and we were like asking you follow-up questions about how it went, but didn't see where you went. But more accurately, I don't know anyone else who has that thing be something that bothers them that they then type about. So I'm sorry, man. It's usually just everyone trying to have like a flow of conversation, but like no one's ignoring anybody. Yeah, I don't think anything was like a specific issue. Kai, how you doing, man? What's new? What are you getting up to over there? Have you kept up the workouts? There's a violin in here. Little gold. Nice. Okay, so they want me to bring Halsin to this guy? Is that what they said? Okay, so this is for sure the underground part that we talked about there. I'm just gonna go, I guess I'm just gonna go pickpocket it. Okay. What was the quest I just did? He wants to speak to Halsin. Okay, we can do that. People might be growing to be more ignoring.
Can't give up now.
Okay, I gotta talk to Halsin, bring him in here.
How far can I go?
He's getting bombed in COD. That's a problem. I don't know if Twitch makes people grow to be more ignoring as much as like the nature of it. Where's Halsin? Much as the nature of it is that not necessarily everyone can have like a full conversation with every question.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
There's a flaming fist recuperating in last light. Seems he escaped from the curse and he spoke of a boy named Thaniel.
A survivor? Sylvanus blesses us. This could be just the person we need to speak to.
The game is really long, Kai.
An ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land.
I'm like actually a little bit like fatigued from it.
Knows where he is. Then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once.
Okay, good. I don't have to add him to my party. Leave camp and return to your adventure. Oh, he disappears. How convenient. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color?
Well, I'm playing it very, very thoroughly, which makes me a little bit worried for when I play a different style in a different team, that I'm going to be a little bit too fatigued with it. But I'm playing very, very, very thoroughly. I'm over-leveled because I do everything, and I'm reading everything and talking to everyone. So I'm doing like a fat 100% run, but it's been 14 days. I'm through Act 1 still. I play it almost every day.
You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survived.
But it's a great game, though. This is a very rare game that like actually delivers on the hype.
Where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind.
Yeah, we know. We did. He's awake. We just talked to him.
Yet it has not broken.
This is a bug. I've heard the name Thaniel from a friend of mine, Halsin.
Really?
This is really buggy.
You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
Just because I talked to her, he's back to unconscious?
What's that sticking out of his pocket?
This is so dumb.
You're Halsin.
There we go.
Thaniel said
Now he's alive again.
you
That's
must
so
help,
dumb.
Please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is.
Maybe L skill?
If I
What do you
venture
mean?
To the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Let Halsin handle this.
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now.
I like
Meet by
Halsin.
the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Okay. Maybe you got L skill level. Easy way to say is maybe you're just ass. I don't understand what you're saying. Look at this strut this man has.
Michael. Michael.
Yeah. Must be that. Every fight like goes well. It's just a huge game. Hope I didn't save too late here.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
I'm definitely ass at speedrunning it, I guess. Just do it.
Very well. Once I begin the ritual, a portal to the Shadowfell will open, one that will help me save Thaniel. Whatever happens, I must go alone.
What am I to do?
With the Oak Father's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Hey, you got it, big guy. You can count on me.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oak Father's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works.
I think next run is Halsin, Asterion, Will.
Hear me. Aid me. Force open the
Or just solo Paladin?
Make passage for your vessel of light.
Solo Dark Urge Paladin?
It's ready.
S-Fan style?
Return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Okay, I guess I'm ready for this. I got a new eye. My black eye is gone. Okay, what am I fighting? Shadows? Yeah, what else is new? Shadows, Mastiffs, Pilgrims? The fuck? Who are you shooting at? The portal itself. That was only 3 turns. Okay, that's not bad. Alright. Here's what we do first. We do Shadow Art's Darkness on the portal itself. And everybody get in there. This is a big brain move. First off, I'm going to do... Okay, where is everything? Let's zoom out. What are these? More shadows? Where's the best fireball I can get? I can get 4 people here, I think. Mental fatigue. That is crazy. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. So let's review what mental fatigue is. Has a -1 penalty to wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws for every turn remaining. These are different saves. Alright, well, it's something. It's just a little bit big brain. Well, it depends. It is a small chat room. Like, it's never really more than, like, 1 to 4 people talking. So I can see how it does feel worse to, like, feel like a question didn't get picked up on. But I looked over it because I saw that you disappeared pretty quickly. And I kind of figured it was kind of something like this. But we were all talking about kitchen stuff. And, like, how your meal was going. So I kind of thought... I figured this was the thing, but I didn't really know what should be addressed that wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna hide in here. But it's just like, I think to some degree, it's the nature of the delay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like how not to think about it or to be fixated on it. Or a vile oblivion. These wraiths are actually super strong. Okay, let's get inside the base here. So disengage. So my 3 melee are going to hold the fort here. I'm going to frenzy now. Sure, I get hit, right? So should be fine with this turn. And can I get out of here? Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And then do I use prayer bless? She's not in there. Ouch, that's not good. Okay, so I use aid. Yeah, I think. Aid is not going to get these guys. Okay, unless I get in there. So I'm a little fucked. Can I dash? I can dash, okay. Let's get me out. Should go a little closer in there, and then end turn. And then I'll use my weapon. This looks like, you know, let's get the maul back here. I like a good maul. Did you not use them all, you idiot? This is really, really weird how this works in here. Like, you cannot... Yeah. She won't use it. She won't cast the weapon in here because you can't. You say that you cannot move, but even if you could move, you still could not catch it. This is one of those like. This is a frustrating moment. Okay, whatever. So I'll just waste my turn then. Delayed gratification is kind of like. Working, oh my god, this is crazy. Delayed gratification is kind of like working on your video game. Like when it comes out, or when you get it to a point where you can talk to people about it, it's going to feel great. But it's one of those things on a day-to-day basis, you're not seeing it. Okay, so I'm going to run out here. This is a crazy fight. I'm now going to... What I think I get more juice from Fireball here. Wow, look at this. Armor of Agathis. Gain 15 temporary hit points and deal 15 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. I also think I have like a ring or a robe that whenever you deal cold damage, you make an ice patch. It can be really crazy. Yeah, this is a bad time of year for bugs and stuff. This is crazy. Stay there. Okay, got a lot out. Now you run back. Now you scoot inside there. Oh, did you scoot? Did you successfully scoot? No. Get to scooting. There you go. Okay. Look, his Shadow of Breath doesn't even hit anyone because they duck under it. Cringe. It didn't do anything? Didn't do nothing? This is a crazy fight. What's his concentration? Oh yeah, the thing that's saving this from coming alive. Shadow Step, teleport. Yeah, I'm starting to see drain flies in my bathroom. Disgusting. If I leave the peaches out too long because it's peach season, I see fruit flies around them. We're under siege over here. The problem is I have a cat who goes outside a lot. Stop attacking my monk. Problem is I have a cat, and cats don't understand that like doors just can't stay open all the time. She wants to just like stay outside and kind of consider whether she wants to go in or not for however long. But I'm like, Kitty, you got to go in or out. You could increase the progress speed on the game 200% if I was doing it day-to-day basis, not randomly. Yeah. Diligence is everything. Everything. Consistency and diligence is everything for any sort of real-life thing. I was like, whenever I was writing something creatively or working on anything, even like streaming a couple years ago, I'd fuck around with sometimes, but without diligence, without consistency, you're just like spending energy on something that day. But like, I used to write a lot, like write in my notebook, do like really quick screenplay things, but it wasn't until I did something every single day that I actually got any progress on it whatsoever. Peppermint oil. My girlfriend uses peppermint oil on her temples when she has headaches. I don't know if it works. She does it a lot. I'm not necessarily convinced that it's useful, but she says it works. I haven't really been able to get like a sense of what she gets headaches for or how to fix them. She says she gets less. I think she just works too much and is too stressed too often. Okay, we're pretty low health. Preserve life might work here. It did work, great. Cool. So, block this off. End the turn. Good old peppermint oil. They're coming at me with the ravens now. Jesus, get away from that portal, you maniacs. It's crazy. I think it's only 2 more turns. So just light him up with another fireball or lightning bolt. Fireball is, generally speaking, such an easier AoE to apply than lightning bolt, which is a pretty thin one. On one of the times I was having a road trip with my girlfriend, she was putting peppermint oil on her temples to help with how her head felt. Oh my god. Swimming harpers. And then I was driving, so I've been the highway. So I was driving on the highway that day. I forget what we were going through, like driving through New York or something. And she's like, "Do you want some on your temples for fun?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Peppermint oil was then like exuding mist, and I could not keep my eyes open in the car. I was like this, my eyes like getting absolutely annihilated by mint oil. I was like, ugh. I was like, I can't see. Hey, Woolgare, you're always welcome here, pal. Enjoy your shopping. I'll see you soon. These things only have 1 health. It's a shame that just as I start to learn my Shadow Monk, I'm in a place where I'm not allowed to be in the dark alone. Alright. So I'm out of level 3 spells, but I still have Shatter. So where can I get the best value? I can get really good value here. Oh, Gale. You are in your element right now, pal. Love me some Gale. Yeah. It also might be like a blood vessel constriction type thing. She gets headaches, like, it used to be probably a couple times a week, but now it's a little bit less, like once every couple of weeks. I find it often happens before there's like a big weather pressure system. You know what I mean? Like if it's gonna be storming the next day or something. Do you ever notice how like it feels like the air is different, a little heavier, you kind of like find it shorter to breathe or something like that when the barometric pressure is changing? I feel like that's often when she'll get it, or around her period. So it might be kind of like a blood flow thing to some degree, but she usually puts it on. Doesn't really find that she wants to take medication for it. Like, you don't want to take a painkiller too often. Shadow Creeper. Keep getting him, Karlach. Her sister's like a big health nerd, like super fit, borderline neurotic on food, etc. And I don't know, between the two of us, we try to like get her to. We gotta level up. We're level 7. Disgusting. Wait, are we level? We're level 7 now, right? Disgusting. What am I doing? We're getting a ton of free experience from this fight. I feel nauseous that I'm level 7. Actually, absolutely sick in myself. Okay, so do we think we're done here? We don't have any more turns, but they don't have any more turns. I think it's almost done. This is crazy. This is like a Gale experience point farming festival. I think I've got like at least 1,000. Also, Anne, did you do the fight with Malthus Thorm, the surgeon? Also, how did that fight go for you? The surgeon with the 4 nurses? Did you do that fight? Or did you do that encounter, rather? Maybe not that fight? Hint, hint. I can sense Halsin. What do you say? We just have to buy him a little more time, right? Okay. So we got one more turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. My monk is so weak. Okay, what we got? We still got... I think Thunderweave is it here. Oh my god, that was satisfying. I got a monk option where we're like, those surgeons, those nurses' scalpels are pretty dull. He's like, yes, I admit there is some problems. And then I passed a 20, I used an inspiration. I passed a 21 difficulty check to get him to lie there, and they hacked him to pieces with scalpels. And then if you look in his office, he spent his entire life dreaming that eventually he would be the subject on the bed for his students to study. It was gory. It was really cool though. Okay, so I'm going to stand here. I'm going to do a fat-ass Colossal Onslaught. Maybe a Cleave if I get a second shot. Oh, yeah. Karlach is popping off. Can I get a good Cleave in these guys or what? Can I get 3? Do I see 3? Yes. Frenzied attack on this dude. And then up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the key item turns into this. You play the loot for the dude who's unconscious in the thing. And now now we're protecting this portal, which I used the Shadow Bind on. And now Halsin's in there trying to find whoever Thaniel is. Okay, how are we doing here? My boy Gale got kind of owned here. Not enough movement. Are you kidding me? Get over there and heal him. God, you were useless. What is... How did she just go 6? Is she slowed by something? She's no slow here, but she just went 6. And it's over. I gotta do Preserve Life. Disgusting. It was a rad way to start the day. Those nurses turn on him. Where are they going? Oh, they're invisible in there. Okay, that's not good. Oh, they're coming for the portal. Stay away from that portal. Okay, whatever. You guys are too little too late. What's this? Shadow Crossing. Okay, the portal's last. We're doing great. $23. Leave Gale alone! Oh, there's a fire wine barrel there. Duly noted. I should have blasted that boy. Oh my god, this is spicy. Just don't hit Gale. Everything else is fine. Jesus. Why am I still here? Okay. I can't reach the destination. This is a very annoying set of circumstances. Okay, so move to... I gotta throw a potion at him. This is very annoying. Okay. What a strange fight this is. Okay. Say I go here. Can I now throw a potion at my boy here? This is a little crazy. I guess I gotta leave Gale for dead here. I'm trying to knock some of these dudes out. I might be able to get a kill with this. I don't think so, though. This doesn't tend to do enough damage. We got it. Wow, that was a lot. That was 22. Okay, so block some of this ground. And turn. Is Gale gonna die? No, he's fine. So... we don't have cleave. This is really cringe. .24, we'd love to see it. I don't think we can get a kill here. Maybe we can. Oh, 14, not bad. Okay, so now we resurrect him with this if we can. I don't think this is gonna work. Got him up? Yeah, okay. And so now we use Spirit Guardians, Radiant. Oh my god, that was satisfying. Okay, get right in the mix there. Nice, that was sick. Yeah, he is doing that, but they hate Gale. Everyone hates Gale. I should have used a blink or something earlier on, but he was too busy using fat ass level 3 fireballs. Okay, so when is this ever gonna end? They said it's only 53 turns, but here we are still here and Halsin's not here. That is so stupid. I have to restart that. They said wait 3 turns, and then there's another turn where you're just standing there. Did I say something cocky? And did I say something complacent right before that? I probably did. That is so annoying. That's an absolute swarm of dudes. And no clarity on what exactly you're supposed to do after 3 turns when he's still just not there. That is so annoying.
You're here. Good. Very well. Once I'm with the good. It took me Oak Father. It's ready.
So annoying. One damage. Yeah, it did definitely end. Did you see that? What a swarm of dudes that was. This thing is 87 health, by the way. No big deal or anything. Just 87 health. There is a fire wine barrel. 18 damage. Why is it my turn again? Didn't I just do something? No, it's not. Wrong guy. Okay, I should have used the portal thing already. Okay, I gotta make sure that... I'm really, really, really annoyed by how that went. Defend until he returns. And then it's 3 turns remaining, and then he did not return at the end of it. Really annoying. Three damage. Good job. Okay. Considering what happened before, I would say this is not worth a fireball. I'm going to use Blur. Maybe Blink. I got 2 shots. I'm going to use this. I'm going to get up here. And then next turn, we're going to use the big-ass concentration to block off the ground. If Gale knows Blade Storm would be a good choke point. I don't know if I have Blade Storm. Like the Storm of Daggers or whatever it's called. Isn't Blade Storm like the rogue ability you were talking about before? Or do I have things confused? Okay, go beat these guys up. Bonk. Blur concentration broken. I'm so frustrated right now. I find Blur has been like spectacularly useless. What is happening? So last time I disengaged here. Yeah. I remember you saying that you were like starting your fights with that from stealth. Pretty sweet. Okay, 9. I don't know how you're supposed to do this battle if you don't have this spell. I'm really like super tilted right now from that last attempt. Yeah, they used it on me during that fight with the drow. That was the first time someone used it against me. Okay, we good here? So there's a fire wine barrel somewhere. Is that not correct? It's there, but that's not strictly relevant. Okay, so I'm going to step out here. Look at that. What is he slow? Oh, he's slowed from being encumbered. I can't catch a break. None of these angles are really worth it. This is pretty good. I'd rather do 2 fireballs. Can I do Shatter? Not really. Yeah. Can I use this one? Not really useful. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here. Can't even reach himself. It's so stupid. I get in here, bop this guy. Bonk. This time my portal's a lot lower. There's other things I can do AoE style. It's crazy they can hit me from inside the thing. This is gonna be a fatty fireball when I actually get to use it. Just right on myself. You can always use grease and stuff like that on the ground to help them make it harder for them to get in here. I might throw a grease bottle on the ground. They took it to 1. Uh-oh. I can't do anything. Look, this thing's at 1, isn't it? That's crazy. Okay. So it's a lot of turns. Where's this guy? Here. Where's this guy? Here. Where's this shadow? Okay, so there's the one shadow we have to worry about who will probably, you know, kill it. So I'm going to try to take out the ones who are here. Now take off this. Stand there. Colossal Smash. Okay. Shadow Curse Raven. Frenzied Attack. In some ways, this actually opens up more ground, which is not great. So we can just try to block this best we can. I'm worried about that one stealth shadow guy. Not too worried of these guys. Just need to get to Gale's turn. Yeah, Grease would be very good. Okay, I have some things I can throw for him. I'm still like just super pissed off at how the last one worked. That we got to the end and it was still like, well, you gotta wait another turn. And then like 30 of them rushed me. I'm actually still really bothered by that. Acid Vial, no. Alchemist Fire. Where are the grease bottles at? Just random bottles? Why am I keeping these for? Flammable Slime Bomb. Go by type. Should already be by type. So Void Bulb was interesting. I have 5 of those. That's actually really cool. Good old Webbies. Web will get... I know I have a million grease. Where are they? Web will get eviscerated by the... Okay, I know he has like a million grease spells. But yet, where are they? Maybe I sold all of them by accident when I sold one. I don't think so, though. Crown of Madness was this. Instill madness in human MO, making them attack the creature closest to them. Kind of a Darkest Dungeon 2 reference. Do you have grease bottles? There it is. No. That'll take my turn. Look, there are 70 things in here, but this is not 70 things. Open. That's super weird. Oh, they're right. There's different things. You probably way down here from some mess up. Yeah. Beacon of the Dead. Magic Missile. That grease? No. Here it is. Cast Spell. Pupil. So press tab. And then grease is only this big, huh? Alright, so put it here. Not enough movement. I am just so... I think I saw it there. That puts him right in the midst of it. Ugh. It doesn't work for me being in here. This one shadow is the main thing I'm worried about. This wraith. This shadow is the one I'm worried about. Okay, you're fine. Just don't kill Gale. Shadowheart's turn. Spirit Guardians. Radiant. Is that the level up? No. That takes my turn. Everyone's health is good. Nothing else really of a concern now. I guess I can use this. Okay. Oh, the heal's the thing too. That's so funny. Should have done that earlier then, I guess. So here comes the big boy. Can't reach destination. Because he's heavily encumbered from the strength drain. So I have to use Misty Step. You still can't use... Not enough space. Cannot reach. High movement cost, heavily encumbered. But you can't use Misty Step. I can go here. I can't move, so I can't get out of it. It's so annoying. Okay, I gotta use lightning. These guys, this is more bang for your buck, but there's less guys there. Next turn, it's too late. I have 2 more left. So just try to torch as many of these dudes as I can. I think we're a little doomed here. So where am I? Here. I can't move. I'm fine here. Okay, we're at the part now where it says no more turns, right? So it still means I probably need to do 1 more turn after this. So next turn, Gale's not going to be strength encumbered. We got a little bit more of a blockade this time. I just don't remember what turn this was compared to last time. This is quite a fight. Absolutely overwhelming odds. Who are you hitting? No one important. This is the rare fight where Karlach is like not as impactful as other people. It's nice to have Gale as moment to shine, you know? I can sense him, he just needs more time. Alright. Alright, so we still have Cleave. There are things in here. Almost feels like not much point hitting this thing. Like it's better if I go here and then cleave and come back out. And then back in. And try to block the way a little better if you can. And turn. This is a bit of a disaster. Okay. That was the radiant damage, right? So there's a doggy here. We're missing the doggy. Critical miss on the doggy. Flurry of blows. Down to 3. Okay. So is she still concentrating the spell? Yes. So does she have any other useful AoE? Not really that I recall. Are these things undead? Yes. This is going to change to a different concentration. No, it's not. Okay, that's actually super cool. Hopefully that works. Not many of them are turned. Healing's fine. This might let me heal the portal. Yeah. Gotta go all in here. And then, are you still encumbered? No. So, I need to go... I can't really go out. Where does this take him? All the fucking corpses on the ground make this harder. So do I do this? There's not much point in doing that. I gotta make it. It's just there's so many corpses that you can't, as far as I know, move where you want to. This is so annoying, man. Yeah, sure, go there. Look. I just pressed space to end his turn by accident, just to make him stop moving. Very, 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 very annoying fight. So she lost her radiance now? It's my turn? Which of these can I actually do anything against? This thing I can probably kill. No. Wait a minute. She's no longer turned if you hit them? I just like everything is just not, nothing is going my way here. Just through ignorance, basically. That was actually super effective. Gale just wasted a turn. The shadow darkness thing is a, you know, it's what they call a double-edged sword. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked by these dudes. Yeah, I really, really fucked Gale over there. Yeah, we can't take much more either, but they just don't seem to tell me when this battle ends. Alright, Chickadee, you don't have to run into the glass. You have seeds. One thing I can't wait to do on my lunch break is shave off the little hairs that I missed that I can feel along my jaw as I rub my cheeks thoughtfully. Alright, so here we are on another turn. For whatever reason, we're still doing this. Oh, you thought 3 turns? Sorry, it's 5. Oh. It's like impossible to see what things I can do and not do here. Okay, take this one out too if you can. Do I still have patient defense? I do. It's probably better to go inside. Ooh. Back in the pile. Oh my god. I really needed Gale. So I'm gonna see if I step here, whether this will transcend. Can she use Turn Dead again? Yeah. Okay, super effective. Heal. Scamper back inside. Good scamper. Shar having her moment. Okay, time for you to get the heck out. Yep. 11 HP in a dream. See you losers later. Okay, so how many more turns do I have to do this? Okay, stand here and do nothing. Turn undead. The secret strat. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. We don't know what they're thinking about, but they're thinking about it. These guys coming for Karlach? Ah! So much more effective. That's a good summary of like how this game works to some degree. Is that like utility? Oh, they're running into the thing and getting owned by the dome. Utility does seem to trump raw damage, at least so far, in like terms of wizard spells, etc. They're all confused. They're all very frightened by this. Us and Isabel with the perfect synergy. Okay, so we do it? Oh, did we get it?
It's done.
Okay. Jesus. Turn undead! She's the new mage. Oh!
But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
I need a new staff for my monk so badly. We need to get Thaniel someplace safe.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him.
Yeah.
Come see us when you can.
Yeah, we'll be there soon. We are not in good shape. That was one hell of a tilter of a fight. Task at hand. I need the Shadow Mastiff alive and intact. If this not is the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I've generously paid a large amount of gold in advance and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope that is no exaggeration. What? Oh, what's going on? Look at this. I'm exhausted just looking at this. Time to make 45 gold. Okay, not the doggies. Not the ravens. Only the dudes. Okay. Shadow Curse Pilgrim. Yes. Give me those tumors. Shadow Cursed Flaming Fist. Yes. Shadow Cursed Harper. Oh yeah. We're swimming in tumors. Hope they're not, you know. Hope they're not contagious. Shadow Cursed Flaming Fist. We already got this guy. My bad. Shadow Creeper. There's nothing on that, right? They won't have anything. Ooh, Shadow Root Sack. Nice. Okay, Shadow Creeper. The music's coming back. Optimism returns to our lives. Ooh, he's got a fishy. That's nice. Harper? No. Putrefied Tuma. It's not a Tuma. Alright, Pilgrim's over here. Did the rest of them die too? Her love for it was like a plum. Her love for it was like a plum, it grew so sweet within her tongue, and with a wiggle of her bum, she set right out to see love done. A curse had made the land its lair, it lay o'er all like willow hair, or it could strip the body bare, so filled the people with despair. A shadow curse without her light, yet she would kindle romance bright, and so in moony dark of night, she went to it bereft of fright, and hugged the curse, the wicked blight. Her love for it was like a plum, then so sharply pain did come, it chewed her flesh like scrumptious gum, she trickled, she burst, she started to run. I'm not sure about that last line. I think the meter falls off a little bit there. Call me a stickler. There's also the fire wine barrels, which are pretty useful. Ooh, a Githyanki greatsword. Alright, check that out, Karlach. Githyanki half plate. I got a little excited, but I don't even think that's... I think it's a green weapon. Plate armor. Shadow cursed Githyanki warrior. Ruby ring. Yeah, it's a classic. Another movie I only watched one time as a kid, which I love the idea of, is Twins, where Arnold Schwarzenegger is like the superhuman, and then Like Danny DeVito is like the leftover. He's like, what do you mean? He's the ideal human and I'm all the crap that's left over. I always think about that, being like, it is so crazy that like got him to say that line about himself. It's just so funny. I'm sure Danny DeVito knows what he looks like. And he's willing to, like, you know, take one for the team. I just thought that was always so funny. We need to find someone who looks like the crap left over from Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Made Twins. Okay. So, short rest. Everyone's healed. How are we doing for spells? It's not a tumor. Alright. So I'm not gonna go back yet. Okay, what were the funny Arnold movies? I think Last Action Hero had some funny moments. True Lies had funny moments. And then yeah, Kindergarten Cop, Twins. There's one called Junior where he has a baby. I vaguely remember watching that like on TV as a kid. I don't think I've seen it like past the, like into double digit age though. Okay. Yeah, he started to play with his persona a bit. So, we're gonna go back to the Masons Guilds. And we're going to pick the lock. Because I can't find this Herald thing and I can't imagine. Jingle All the Way. I don't remember that movie at all. Jingle All the Way. He had a movie when he first started out. That was like, he plays like Hercules or Conan or something. Who like somehow gets like time warped to Central Park. I forget the name of that movie. I've seen like parts of it. I've never seen the whole thing. Okay, how do I get in here? This is for sure where the Selûnite resistance was. It's over here, right? Yeah. In here and then down the patch. There you go. Oh, I need some water or something. Okay. So I'm gonna go pick this lock. I can't believe I've nailed a... I got really, really lucky. 6th day. No. That's an Arnold movie? Is it like a Devil Apocalypse movie? Something like that? I got really lucky. It was a 21 difficulty persuasion test to get the surgeon to let himself get mangled. And so all I had was the +4 from guidance. So I hit a 17. And I got a 17, then I got the +4 on the D4. Absolute dream. This might work. Nope, one short. It sounds vaguely familiar. T2, he's like kind of funny. He's like, T2 is the first movie where he's like starting to make fun of himself. Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are so different. Terminator 2 is like a class act action movie. T1 is more like atmospheric. Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. I have a funny feeling that means that there's going to be traps in here. I have a Logitech keyboard where I can set things in the menu. I can set things in the Logitech app to have all my keys be different colors and various colors. Same thing everyone has. But for some reason, my N key has decided that it doesn't want to be red anymore. So I have 107 red keys and then 1 blue N. Regardless of what I do about it, it's like, no, I'm blue now. That's my thing. Okay. Be yourself. No, this is me. I've decided I'm a blue key. I'm sick of being a red key. Okay, man. Be a jerk. Yeah, he's done. No, I'm good, bro. I'll just be blue from now on. Just.
What's that?
No, I'll just be blue from now on, bud. I'll just vaguely bother you whenever I look down. Whenever you look down. Yes, fine. Look at this. An 18 disarm test. They're really giving it to me here. Not even worried for a second. I just don't roll under 15. That's my policy. It's worked out pretty well for me so far. There's something in it. God damn it. I wasted karma for that. Okay, I gotta move very slowly here. This is back to Baldur's Gate 1's territory. Of like everything is gonna try to kill me. And then I gotta move very, very slowly or else it'll be too late to find the trap. Okay, this place sucks. So this is like a Masonic / Selyune-like place. This is like a secret society type room. I like this a lot. Be careful. Moonrise diagram. I must have that. Scroll of fireball. Always welcome. Okay, we're very much taking this diagram. A carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Tower. A circle of red ink draws your attention as though someone has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon. Duly noted. Okay. 7 wraiths. 6 wraiths. I guess I have to, you know. Yeah, that's a classic style you got there. I like that. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to do my level up and be a nerd about all this, but let's just try to give it to them here anyway. Critical miss. Miss. Critical hit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only say there's 6 here. But I haven't leveled up, which I probably will have to do if this becomes difficult. I'm just kind of stubbornly waiting for my moment after I finish my long rest, etc., to give myself that pleasurable moment. One at a time is fine because not many of them are here yet. Stepping this guy's away, end turn. Okay. Stand here. Look at this movement. Oh, I have no level 3 spells. Oh. Okay. Where's Bless? How much do I got? 4 level 1 spells? Which one of these is Bless? Pew! Okay, we got 2 level 2 spells. Do you guys have any cold resistance? They have high resistance against everything, obviously. So we are going to. We could Thunderwave them. Oh, this is only a shadow. How many of them wraiths? How many of them shadow? Oh, there's only 1 wraith and a bunch of shadows. Whatever. Don't scare me. I'm gonna keep the monk back here to block this exit. Okay. I can't go too far away because Shadow Curse, right? Let me just check. Okay, I'm gonna stay here. He doesn't seem to have Shadow Curse. It's like, I guess because we're underground. So I'm gonna keep, he's gonna be on my back guard here. Why is she encumbered? Strength drain? Yeah. Damn, that spell is so cheesy. Strength drain is better on weak characters because my inventory's got them full. But it could be useless on them if I didn't have so much stuff. Oh, you're revealed, are you? You must be embarrassed about that. Stealth turns always take a long time to resolve. Oh. No, my bless. Alright, give me a nice colossal onslaught here. Give me a triple. Yeah. Into the cleave. Ugh. Do I take this one out? Just keep hitting this. You have the big fat damage. We can do it with someone else. Gale. And then her. She doesn't have any other AoE that I can recall. I can do turn undead here. Are these guys considered undead? They are undead. Whatever. I'm not too worried with these dudes. Just hit them. Bonk. Okay, stand here. Thunderwave. Pew! I still really like that spell. Despite being level 1, it's still extremely fun to use. Her little moon lantern. Is Kitty fully healed? Yeah, she's good. She's kind of sleepy in the mornings. But yeah, no limping. Even yesterday, she was like... By the end of day yesterday, she was not limping. So it seems good. Okay, get him!
Fall by my hand.
Hoo-yah! Duel to the death. There's only 2 times in life I've ever, besides the time she broke her leg, which is obviously different. The only 2 times I've ever seen her limping, she was over in a day or 2. Just like her paw hurt from something. I think one of them was my fault. I like went outside in my when I was in Toronto, and she like got all excited like puppies do, and like sprinted past me through my legs, and I like stumbled on her and like almost like I kind of like kicked her as I stumbled because she went through my legs and like almost landed on her. And it was later that day that she was limping. So I think she had like, kind of like a suicide by owner moment there. Classic like kitten or puppy don't understand and have to learn the lesson of how movement works.
In position.
I'm not sure why I'm making Karlach disappear. Okay, can I use preserve life here? Pew! When did he take so much damage? Okay, where's my radiant spell? Pew! Alright. Which of these things can I actually see? Any of them? We're gonna stay up here and keep an eye out. I would love if this game had an Overwatch system like XCOM. I could just like cast out. I could like fish for some random AoEs here. That'd be fun. Not gonna do it though. So where are they at? Let's find them. I'm looking for stealthy boys. Where are they at? Nothing? How was the steak? I made a side of oat pancakes for dinner because the BF wanted one the whole day was busy. I can't help but feel slightly responsible for a pancake craving. It was like a mental parasite. I put an illithid parasite in his brain. The steak was like excellent. It was so fatty. Oh shit. It was so fatty, and I like tried my absolute best to make it like room temperature and well salted and dried out. It was a bit of a challenge to cook on the charcoal because with so much marbling on the steak, it was constantly dripping, so there was almost constantly flame. So like I had to make sure that it wouldn't get blackened while still cooking properly, but it was like the juiciest, most melt in your mouth steak I've had in a very long time. It was really, really pleasurable. I had a steak and a homemade poutine with the veal stock, and then a whole skewer of cherry tomatoes. And I sat there at like 8:30 p.m. and ate that. And then I was like, all right, I can't go to dinner for a couple hours. I love my big meaty foods, but like I don't digest heavy red meat fat meals very well. So my sleep was definitely a little bit weirder than usual. But it was good. It was just one of those meals you get to sit back and enjoy. Oh man, it was great. Okay, so there's two over there. Fire and arrow. Pew. I don't know, medium rare, I guess. With charcoal, it's pretty hard not to do. With charcoal, it's hard not to get it to medium, I find. I just go by like, whenever it's red meat, I care more about how golden brown and delicious the crust and outside looks, more than the inside. Obviously, you don't want it like meat well done or anything where it's too dry, especially with leaner cuts. But like when I was making the lamb chops, it's really hard for the lamb chops not to be rare on the outside, just because how fatty they are and how much they like crisp up. So I mostly care about how golden brown the outside looks. Okay, shoot him with radiance. Pew. Nope, not doing that. Got it. Fireball? Lightning bolts? Okay, that was a little underwhelming, the damage, but that's the way lightning bolt's been. Alright, fire arrows at him. Pew. You're baned. Pew. Even with a crossbow, she's just a queen. Sacred Flame. Okay, got it. We're missing that too. What range spells do I have here? Ray of Frost. Pew. Easy peasy. So these things have nothing to loot.
Catch a break.
Logbook. Captain's Log. Stardate 1371. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. The village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. Village are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They have set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. The territory isn't burned. Half the fox's cubs died. I've read this before. Alright, whatever. What is this doing here? Got a little button here. I love a good button. Tough shoes, snug purple shirt. We're here for snug shirts. We're finally starting to get some clothing with at least names that's not like comfortable red shirt. Swarthy Wayfarer in cream. We are doing great. Okay, let's give those to Shadowheart. We're finally getting some camp clothes. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. This is the kind of content about this that I spent $70 on. Forward. No one wants to read about eels, eh? You stuck up Candlekeep gits can keep your books on magic and demons and celestial bodies. People are practical folk and they want to read practical things. Can't make a pie out of stars, can you? No. Eels is important. Right. Let's get one thing straight. Giant lightning eels. Question mark? Not technically eels. They look like them, sure, and everyone calls them eels. But the shape of the head, the bone structure, you can't tell me that's the same as a giant moray. This guy's very passionate. Now, where can you catch eels? Bloody everywhere. From Neverwinter to El Terrell to Calimport, you can find an eel. But where do they breed and how? Well, you probably heard the stories that they're just snakes that learn to swim. Or they're baby leviathans, or they're underdark spies, but that's all bunkum. They bred in the Sea of Moonshay, I'm sure, and then swim all over Faerun. And if those pricks and Candle give me the money to sail there, I'd be able to prove it. But no, they're too busy studying demon puzzle boxes and mumbling about whatever Alondo said years ago. But Al couldn't tie a good fish and not for nothing. The book carries on like this for several pages before finally returning to the topic of eels. Alright. Don't feel like I'm ever going to actually need that book to refer to later. Secret Societies, I've already read that. Okay, so hopefully there's no more traps. Okay, Mason's log. How quickly things change. The Thorms are Saleunite through and through, or so I believe. Perhaps Ketheric only converted from Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, it beggars belief. Ketheric's Justiciars are growing greater in number and more determined to rout out any traces of Saleun in Raithwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing still while Justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse, but he offers me something I couldn't refuse, help. The time is now. Ketheric's Justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out. Their stronghold in the temple below? All of them. I didn't ask how. I just want them to gone. Let the Harpers have at Ketheric now. They'll make short work of him. Interesting. Okay. Mason's letter. Alfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though no more surprised than me. You warned me of Horthorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about this tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies. Besides, gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother, Morfred. My name is Morfred. Don't mind me. My name is Morfred. This is good silver. This is straight cash. Don't mind me. My parents named me Morfred. It wasn't my choice. Saleun's devotee. This diary records the life of John Meadowlin. He suffered from a lycanthropy, becoming a werebearer at the ebb of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Saleun, John Meadowlin exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name is Erlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Erlona was a saint of the goddess and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. That's a cool story. I wonder if this is real. Is that like an actual kind of like Forgotten Realms lore thing? Because that sounds really cool. Oh, the Chonthar, we've read that a million times. Rows of books. Scroll of Featherfall. Just keep stacking them up. Wardrobe. Cozy blue shirt. Teal slim fit outfit. We're doing great. Shadowheart, hold on to that. Karlach carries the weapons. I carry the potions, keys, books, writings. Gale, the scrolls. You carry the clothing. Sexist, I know. This cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan. Tucked like a gold filling, or some would say a pus-filled abscess at the mouth of the river Mirar, Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse, cutthroat, and fractured cabal of pirates on Togril. Torn into factions, these piratical groups are known as ships. Here the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. The one point of interest is that the Ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary company of Drow. Something that I was just thinking about this morning. I was like running my tongue over my molar. And I remember going to a dentist that lived nearby when I was in college and being like, hey, I feel like my molars are a little sensitive. Or he's like, well, your molars are a little bit deep. I was like, okay, what do you suggest? He's like, I think I should fill them in a little bit. So what this guy did is like, he gave me anesthetic to the back of the gums, and then he essentially carved a larger hole into my molars and then filled them halfway up with plastic, basically, which then lasted a few years before it completely wore away. And by like modern standards, like this isn't that long ago, but like by the standards of what we think about microplastics and shit, the fact that this guy's idea of what to do with my deeper molars was to cut them open more and then fill it with plastic that'll last a few years is so fucked up. That guy was like in his 50s. Like classic like fucking boomer medicine approaches. It's so stupid. I think about that sometimes, being like, considering what I know now, I was like, I just got wrecked so hard by that dude. Brought to the Shadowfell, which is a reflection of the world you're in, and a dark reflection too, rife with wickedness and twisted echoes and despair, by the Raven Queen. The Shadarkai are elves. Not elves as you might find along the Sword Coast, but elves that reflect their home with their physiology and attitude. On the whole, they are nasty, cruel, nasty-minded people who are nonetheless singularly devoted to their queen and her domain of power. That domain is life and death, and in their unwavering fealty to their mistress, the Shadarkai perform the thankless duty of ferrying the memories of the dead for her to admire in a kind of memory-based menagerie. Fascinating. A memory-based menagerie, you say. Alright, so that's all that's here. So, let's check these sneaky trap. Hope this doesn't take me out. 21? Damn. Time to use some disarm kits or get blown up. 14? 17? Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Okay, is it gonna blow up my face? The game's hitting me with the fatties now. Alright, I'll do 1 inspiration point. There's no point. Just 1 isn't gonna be much better. Oh, or is it? Dr. Dice Roll strikes again. By the way, Anne, did you disable karmic dice in your playthrough? And the chest itself was a 14. 14? Fucking child's play. Let me just gap that by 10. Alright, what do you got? Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Another fucking... Whenever you... Affect entities a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class. Okay, this is very specific. This is like a... Whatever, like a... I don't know what spell difficulty class is. Okay. So this is not good for me. Duly noted. Okay, that's all I get. What a disappointment. I really, really feel like the monk gets the short end of the stick when it comes to gear. You need specific unarmored items. So you get the Kushigo set, but that's essentially it. You really get a raw deal. Scroll of Nock, Scroll of Disguise Self, Scroll of Darkness, Misty Step, etc. Thank you. I should actually go through things probably at this camp and look at what spells to learn that I haven't learned. Craft of Wine, all this good stuff. Here's something I should do. I should drop all these bottles I have. What the hell do I need 31 bottles for? Potion of Visibility, Potion of Speed, Potion of Glorious Vaulting, Elixir of Dark Vision. We're doing great. Here's where the real treasure is. In this secret room. Anything in the barrels? No? 2 more water for him to not do anything with? Okay. So this opens this, correct? Yeah. Interesting. All right, so we are clear in here. Let's read some flavor text, or let's listen to some flavor text.
You can almost taste the sour ale that clung to the soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him.
He was insensible when the shadows came for him.
Faded memory comes to you.
Oh.
A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
Is there anything better in life than walking hands with your husband-to-be along the beach?
This one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. He didn't even care who won. So
Love on the beach. Is there anything better in life? I thought about finding a way. This probably have to wait till a house that I buy. But I thought about I think it's pretty easy when you're building a house or setting up a new place now to be able to like kind of find ways to pipe speakers and music through everything. And I really thought about how it would be pretty sweet to find a way to have ocean tides piped through the speakers of your house constantly. And the main reason, one, is it's a total vibe, and two, the pace of the ocean lends to slowing down your breathing. And I think most people breathe too quickly and too shallowly, and there's like, some people would argue one of the keys to life is like measured, strong, healthy breathing. And I feel like it would be like a constant reminder, because there's so much time when you're taking an ocean walk or a beach walk, etc., that you can just sit back and just listen to it and enjoy it. Okay, so where are we going here? We've handled the House of Healing. Is there anything more up here? It really helps you just kind of like sit back and just think about that one thing. So can you go any higher? What am I centered on here? This is the House of Healing, right? Yeah. It's a big area. Okay, is there anything more further north? I don't think so. I think this is blocked off. What is that creature? What's that critter and what's he want with me? First time I heard it is when I plucked something out of the nest on the roof. Okay, I can't do much more here. I can't get into like another fight or anything. Can't believe I'm level 7. This is so cringe. Raphael is here. What is this?
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Hmm.
Ooh, spooky.
She looks like a beast with that heavy armor. A warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets.
I've agreed to nothing, sir.
I'm fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Like, what dangers are those? I can handle myself, Raphael. I have save functions.
Intrepid as ever. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping,
This skin looks messed up.
chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Time to fail a persuasion check. Oh, never mind. 10. Time to fail a persuasion check. Never mind. Never stops entertaining myself to get high numbers. I'm a simple man.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion.
He talks like such a annoying, slappable person.
The very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak...
I'm level 7. I'm gonna breeze through this fight. I'm not even worried. I don't even need to use brains. You're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell. Give me a monk. Look at this. I finally got a wisdom. Look at this. Free ass rolls. Here comes the 1. No? Okay. Plus 11? That's the most I've ever seen.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark.
This sounds fun.
Misplace its
Does this act ever end?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend?
Orthon?
Orthon?
Getting warmer.
What's an Orthon?
Warmer.
This guy's great. I like this guy. Sounds like an acquaintance I'd like to make, actually. Are you afraid of this creature, Raphael?
Here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike.
Why does his face look so
Strike
messed up?
first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always...
This is an interesting angle.
...his due.
The Pale Elf. Journal updated the Pale Elf. Why is that? Oh. Well, yeah, we don't do those. Astarion's work is for a new day. Open graves, I can do without that. Observations on the Shadow Curse. This field research on the Shadow Curse was killed by a cleric of the god of the morning sun, Lathander. They were not particularly clever or insightful in their observations, but what nuances lacking interpretations made up for in spades with determination. It seems with an eager and hopeful heart, the cleric set out to reach the deepest part of the cursed area to conduct an analysis, though based on those blood-smeared pages near the book's end, you guess they did not get so far as they would have liked. Got it. Okay. What's this? This goes to the roof. Roger that. What's all this? Look at that, it's sick. Did Gale miss that too? This is the back way in? Oh my god, what is it? Oh my god. Okay, let's shadow step out of here immediately. Later. Alright, well, this is just ridiculous. Fucking 15 critters here? This is not gonna go my way. What is this game? Why did you... I clicked this door. And why did he go around this way? What's in the chest? Starfish, horn shell, 5 gold. Like, is just this game being... It's basically just this game trolling me that I click on this door and he goes all the way around. It happens all the time. Alright, how many spells we got here? We got 1 spell. Okay, do that. Gale with the creative angle, I love it. Okay. What does drenched mean? Your melee attacks inflict wet on the target. Alright. Three damage. So what is the deal here? Why am I doing this? Clang. So it would be lovely to have more level 3 spells than I do. And what is the deal with this fight? Why am I fighting Murlocs? Ooh, they knock open the doors. These guys are clever. Okay, this is fine right now, but this is going to go much, much worse very soon. Unless I get just the dankest shatters on the planet. Does he have lightning charges? He does. Good. Alright. Look at that pitiful damage. Run away, sir. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is a lot of Murlocs. Okay. Big Mama's here and she's gonna get to cleaving. We don't have any cleaves. Roger that. Double crit? Okay, what do we got? We got Shatter. So who got healed there? Not enough people. Nice. Every shove is funny. I've been netted. Okay, Shadowheart's in the most trouble, but so is my dear pupil. I think Karlach can probably eat through this entire group of people, honestly. See what else, depends what else Gale can do. Oh, all these nets are terrible. Okay, so I'm dueling this guy. The chief is 118 health. Roger that. So, what do I do against this chief to deal with it? Is this a bonus action? No, it's an action. Okay, so stunning strike, melee. Stunned. Pretty sick, man. Shadow step every turn. Okay, the chief is stunned. So we do our best to hack and slash these joys to doom. One per turn. Climb the ladder, Monty. Okay, what do you got? 2 level 1 spells. Not ideal. I'm totally immobile. So we'd use... So who can I hit here? Okay, we're highly reliant on Karlach to absolutely own people with none of her AoE cooldowns. So we got Big Mama here. We have 3 level 1 spells. Preserve life. These things are all undead. Okay, so we can turn them. Turn cost and action. All that can see her. So I have to get to a place where I'll just have to wait. There's 2 chiefs. Okay. So I have 1 more divinity charge, right? It looks like. It's not a good time to bless. Five damage. Too late on Hunter's Mark. Probably a mistake, but let's go for now. Okay. So now the rush comes in. This is where we use the turn undead on Shadowheart's next turn. What a waste of Hunter's Mark that was. So we got to keep the monk. We got to keep Pupil doing what he got to do. Shadow Step. Double Strike. Okay, end turn. Karlach. No. Is that the other chief? Yes. Okay, so I have no AoE spells here. Is that not correct? Yes. So Lacerate, Chief, do a second strike, into a frenzied attack. Chop him down. Are you still ensnared? So we can't do any more nice AoEs for you. One thing I can do is... Basically, the only problem is this room here. And Shadowheart's coming up soon. So I think I just keep popping away at these dudes. And save double Thunder Wave. I only have 1 left on hand. Okay. End turn. 1 more attack into Shadowheart. Turn undead. Highly effective. She's no attacks, so end turn. We're gonna get great opportunity cost. Okay, so this is a ridiculous battle to work out. %, but a disadvantage is interesting. How's that work? What are you doing, you weirdo? Double critical miss. We'd love to see it. Okay. Okay. We have 1 chief is really the only central issue here, but we have a lot of healing. Try to take out 1. I'm gonna leave that for her. Chop it up with the big boy here. Oops. No? Yes. Okay. End turn. I can't reach the destination because this thing's the pierce things appears to be gone. But where can I move? I feel like there's some parts. Okay, I can just do here and get an angle. Pew. 20 is a lot. Okay, do I heal here? I think you finish him off. Oh my god, I'm glad that worked out. She's such a weak weapon, oh my god. Don't fall in the ice, big guy. Immune to prone. Let's go. He's up. Okay, this was a surprisingly easy fight for 18 fucking million Murlocs. And now here comes the Karlach factor. They just have done very little damage to me. Besides having the advantage in numbers. Nice. She's an absolute monster. Okay, magic missile. 1, 2, 3. Did that other not work? Who's left here? You? Pew. Oh, you're gonna miss that? Oh, really? Give him the old triple shot. Okay, where's this last Murloc? Where is it? Look at this guy. What have you been up to? Okay, shoot him with an arrow. Cowering. We're not into cowards around here. I cannot believe that battle. Okay. No, never mind. Lightning Jabber. Sorry to eradicate your whole village, fellas. Okay. So that, I cannot believe. I thought that was like the most cursed. I thought that was like the most doomed fight ever. Just by virtue of it being like 12 guys. But Karlach just like really goes through those dudes. Got pearls. Oops, I didn't need that. Cyberpunk all over again. Okay, what's the note say? Fish heads can be good. You can make fish stock out of fish heads. Headless fish. Headless fish and a fish head. Reunited as last.
Fishing. Catch you later, Ellis.
Who the fuck is Ellis? Did he make it? Okay, anything else worth in here? Gale's on the roof still? Gale's like, guys? Guys, I can't figure out how to get down. Just jump. Huh? No. Shadowheart, you morons. All of you morons.
Need to find a way forward.
You absolute nincompoops. Okay. 2 more of these guys. Pearl. Tumor. Getting a lot of these tumors. Tumor, grease bottle. How did these guys die? Oh, these ones the monk took out, right? Tumor. Clamshell. Gold. Garnet ring. Tumor. Anything else over here? Okay, nothing else. Let's see around here, see if there's a perception check or anything. This is the kind of place you want to dig through stuff. Okay, you guys on the roof still? Oh, Shadowheart. Jump quickly.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay. So, this is another way into this cave, which we will surely take. Alright. All this is covered. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. What's this? Nothing of note. Fallen tree. What's the deal with that? Why is that clickable? Was there a little burrow hole or something over here?
What path lies before me?
What's the point of that? Okay. So one can assume that these places are the same. So it is now time for me to take a lunch of salami and a peach. I'm not gonna have a third coffee. I'm gonna resist. Although I am tempted. And I get to, and so then when I come back I get to level up, which is fun, although a bit of a poison pill being 60% through the levels of the game. 1/3 of the way through the game. Will's still here, everything's fine. These guys got moon shields. Talk to the dog first.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Can I get some food for this thing? Is this thing eating well enough? Alright. Is there any spell adjustments I want to make while I'm here?
I'm ready.
Speak with the dead is one of those things that is just... I'll probably do that on my paladin. Get a little more meme value. A lot more speech options than I had before. She okay? We're good? Alright. Wait, we gotta talk to Halsin. Where's Halsin and Nathaniel?
Should mind my step.
Forgot to talk to them before. Where's the boy?
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse.
Is it Oliver?
What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
How do you know this?
I knew something was wrong when he didn't wake up. But now I'm even more certain. By now we should have seen some small glimmer of Thaniel's power. A sign that the land is healing. New growth, flowers in bloom. But there has been nothing.
Hummingbird and Chickadee. How can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
A chickadee and a hummingbird chasing each other around by the bird feeder in which the hummingbird gets nothing from. You don't see that every day. What could that hummingbird possibly want here besides just trolling that chickadee? I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Thaniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence. Okay. But we need to be sure.
All right, Anne, we found this might be it.
Mean we, if you wish. Every moment
you wish you could be part of this party, Halson. You can wait till next time with my mean guys.
If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything.
Anything. Anything.
Just say the word.
Anything. Stay here for now.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, you no problem, pal. Okay. So time for me to save. 2 strong for my own good. I should probably delete some of these saves soon. I don't think I need 800 million. I think, what's the max, 25? Saving, 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 save successful. Okay. All right. I will. I'll be back. I'll be back quicker than a Karlak dance move. Than an owlbear pet. Whatever else you can think of. See ya.